guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a video that I've done twice before on my channel, and that is YouTuber book recommendations. I previously did this with the Try Guys and then with the Shane Squad, and I actually originally got this idea from Sasha over at BeauTubers, which I will link both of those videos and her video down below. But I have 4 more YouTubers that I would like to recommend books today. Previously, I've had kind of a theme with the YouTubers that I'm recommending books to, like they're all in the same kind of group, but I really don't have any rhyme or reason to the ones that I chose today. They're just some that I watched, or that I have watched for a while, some that I haven't been watching for as long, but I think they kind of go together, and you'll kind of see as I go on what I mean. But the first YouTuber that I'm going to be recommending a book to is Lauren from Lore DIY, and for her I picked The Disasters by M.K. England. I think that Lauren is very open to trying new things, and I don't know if she's like a sci-fi fan or not. She doesn't seem like one, so I think trying new things like sci-fi would be something that she would enjoy, and this would be a good book to get her started because it's relatively light. It isn't really heavy on the sci-fi, and it would just be nice and cute and easy to fly through. If you did not know, The Disasters by M.K. England follows a group of misfits as they were kicked out of the Space Training Academy, and they kind of have to go into the spaces and save the space, the world, basically, after there was an explosion as they were leaving, and who was behind it puts in jeopardy pretty much everyone, so they have to find a way to get around the government and to save everyone. And it's just super fun and super diverse, and I really enjoyed it. And I think Lauren would too. The next YouTuber I have to recommend a book is Jenna Marbles, and for Jenna Marbles I picked Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. Jenna Marbles does content kind of across the board, anything she wants basically, but I know that specifically some of the content that I love watching is different fashion and makeup videos that she does, and experimenting with new things, and because of that I chose Lola and the Boy Next Door, because Lola definitely experiments with a lot of different style and fashion and makeup and those types of things, and I think that would be something that would be super interesting for Jenna to read. On top of that, I also think that Jenna would really like the story as kind of a light, fluffier story, as opposed to a really dense, thick book fantasy or anything like that, just because she seems like she likes something more light and carefree and that she can get through quickly and have some fun with. Lola and the Boy Next Door is a YA romance novel that follows Lola, who lives in San Francisco, as her old neighbors move back in, who the guy she has past romantic relations with, but it ended poorly and she doesn't like him anymore, so she really wants to stay away from him. She has a new boyfriend that she's kind of dealing with that whole thing, and she's doing just fine, and then he moves back home, they kind of start a connection, and it just goes from there. It's a super cute romance. The next YouTuber I'm going to be recommending a book to is Sofia, and for Sofia I have chosen The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Sofia posts also a lot of fashion and makeup videos. She does a lot of mixing different kinds of makeup, and I know she's done candles together. But she also does a lot of historical fashion and makeup videos, which is where The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo comes in. Since The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo kind of takes place in 50s, 60s, 70s type of era, I think that Sofia would really enjoy reading about that, and about a movie star at the time who did have a lot of kind of insight into fashion and makeup and that type of thing, which obviously is something that Sofia likes if she posts about it so much. But I also think that Sofia would really like the glamour of this book and a little more sophistication in this book without being too hoity-toity, because I don't think that's her style, but I do think she would prefer a adult work to a YA work. She just seems like that kind of person. And I think she would like The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo just because it has those types of airs about it, and it would just make a nice read for her. If you somehow do not know what The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is about, it is about this woman, Evelyn Hugo, and she has recruited this woman named Monique to write her biography, and it's basically just about her life as a bisexual woman.
As a biracial bisexual woman in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, where that wasn't very prominent, as well as women in the acting industry that have especially this sort of zeal weren't very prominent.
It kind of shows the rise and fall of her entire career, as well as her relationships, her 7 husbands, as well as another relationship that is very touched on throughout this novel. All in all, I think that Sofia would really enjoy this book and she should give it a read. And the final YouTuber I'm going to be recommending a book to is Christine from Simply Not Logical, and for her I'm going to be recommending We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson. This kind of seems like an out of nowhere recommendation. When I originally wrote up these recommendations, it isn't what I picked for her, but as Christine has kind of been devolving from nails on her channel mostly, she has been doing a lot of reaction videos to the kind of weirder, like, life hack type of videos, as well as buying things from Wish, and in a lot of those videos she does a reflection period where she kind of talks about things in a very blunt way and more of like looking under the surface. So I think she would like We Are the Ants because We Are the Ants has some super hard-hitting topics, as in suicide, like the end of the world, what it means to want to save the world, first love, second love. Anyway, losing friends, gaining new friends, people in your life that are older, Alzheimer's, those types of things. And it doesn't romanticize anything at all, and I think Christine would really like that aspect of it, just because she seems like someone who wouldn't like a romanticized account of anything. But I think that she would really enjoy the kind of blunt way that everything is put and talked about, and just all in all, I really think that she would enjoy the way that this is written. We Are the Ants follows a boy named Henry as he has been abducted by aliens, and he has the chance to stop the ending of the world. These aliens have given him the chance to do so, and I think it's in 144 days when the book starts that the world is going to end, and up until this point he hasn't pressed the button. His boyfriend committed suicide, I think, in the previous year. He lost a friend as well on top of that. His mother is chain smoking to get through the day. His brother that he kind of hates is now got his girlfriend pregnant, and his grandmother is dealing with Alzheimer's. Based on all of these things, he doesn't really know or think that he wants to save the world, and it kind of takes this new boy, Diego, to make him see some of the more beautiful sides of the world and how it can really be worth saving. I really loved this book when I read it, and I think that Christine would really enjoy it too. So those were my YouTuber recommendations. Let me know down in the comments below if you think I did a good job recommending books to these YouTubers, as well as tell me what YouTubers you want me to recommend books to next. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you sometime for a new one. Bye!